Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Friday morning video. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I'm really trying to get to 600 subs by the end of this month. So if you hit the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. So today I wanted to talk about Beyond Meat. Some things came out today, with Q3 earnings expectations and what my thoughts are on really what to do. So obviously Beyond Meat, ticker is BYND. This is a position I currently hold. It's a probably a top 8 position of my 16 stocks or 17 stocks I own. So today with the news, it had a 5% dip, which brings it at $116.40. So my cost base actually is 121. So it is actually below my cost base right now by 4%. But really, I'm kind of holding off because I just want to have the dust settle on this news basically, and I think the market's going to be a little crazy in general for the next couple of weeks just with everything going on. So the reason it dipped 5% yesterday is because the Q3 expected loss is somewhere between the 120 and 140 million. That's where they think it's going to land in Q3. The forecast was 152 million. So obviously it's going to come in weaker. And I do believe it's probably going to be somewhere in the middle, like 130, honestly, or maybe like 125, depending on what happens. It's kind of hard to predict right now because the reason they're coming in lower is because of obviously the Delta variant. It's flaring up, it's getting a little out of hand, it's the summer and it's already growing. So it's not really a good sign for the reason being why they think their forecast is going to come in lower. They said it's basically food supply shortages. So that's something they can predict. If things flare up, things go a little bit on lockdown or close down or limited supply or limited staff, that's going to hamper your sales, obviously. So I definitely believe it's going to fall within here. When this forecast was predicted, I'm willing to bet, when the analysts did that, I'm willing to bet they thought there was going to be no Delta variant. They probably assumed there was, things were going to reopen up. People were going to come back to work, unemployment stopping soon and all that stuff. So they were forecasting, in theory, lower cases than where they were at. So it actually makes perfect sense. As a long-term investor, how I look at this is all short-term fear, right? Like the fundamentals of the company hasn't changed. We know the reason why they changed it. It's obviously the Delta variant and it's a food supply shortage. Okay, well, you got to ask yourself, okay, do you think the Delta variant will be around forever? Probably not. Do you think we'll overcome it? Probably. Do you think food supply shortages are going to be temporary? Yeah, like that's my mindset when I hear this news. A lot of day traders or people that aren't long-term investors, this is bad news. They want to get out of the stock. They feel like, oh, well, in the next 6 to 8 months, the stock might not go where I think it's going to go. Okay, fair enough, fine. But I am a long-term investor, so this is really just an opportunity for me to buy. Now, where I really want to average cost down, my cost base right now is 121, right? I would love to start a position somewhere in like the 100 to like 105, like average cost down in that facility. And then if it goes to like the 80, that's like really, really, really where I want to, I'll double down my position most likely if it goes to $80 a share. So that's really my thoughts on this news. It doesn't scare me at all. I'm not looking to sell my stock. If anything, I'm going to average cost down. However, I want to see what goes on in the market elsewhere. I do have a lot of things that are on my eye right now, and this wasn't on the top of my list, but it did have a nice little turn down, so it might be one I focus on. So it's kind of my thoughts on that. So when it goes around the $105 to $80 range, I will be buying. If I do that, I'll obviously make a video and let you guys know. Just some notable things in my account today. So Beyond Meat had a 5% decline. That was big. Carnival had a nice rally today, 6%, so that was very nice. Coinbase had a very nice rally. That was 4%, very nice. Corsair kicked back a little. I was really hoping it'd fall down into the low $27, high $26 range because I was going to continue to buy that, but it did not. So my position, if you've watched my previous videos in Corsair, it's 90-95% built out. So if it goes down, sweet. If it goes up, sweet too. It's kind of a win-win for me at this point. What else had a big day? Planet 13 had a nice day today. It had a 4.42% gain. That's nice. My position, I would like to build that a little more, but I'm kind of a little weary based on the California store, and it's not very, it's not very crowded, and it's kind of not the best location for volume. So kind of lost my vibe on that for a little bit. I'm not looking to sell, but I'm not also looking to buy at the 543 price range where it's at right now. Let's see. What else got hit really good? Space had a great day today. They came in with, I believe, it had an 8% gain today. I think it came in with, let me just check the news. Yeah, Virgin Galactic lands a $450,000 starting price for space tourism. So they're making headway. That's why that's good. Yes, it's a very expensive price, but it's going in the right way. Richard Branson went to and from, up and down, successful. They're launching the program. It got approved from the FAA. So that's all good. That's all good news. A smaller position of mine because it's very speculative, but it's awesome. 8% move today. And Bynd had a great bump back, 8% gain yesterday, excuse me. This was one that, it was funny. I was looking at it and it was at $92 2 days ago. And I was staring at it. I was gonna add to my position, and for whatever reason I didn't. I didn't do it, and it bounced right back 8% today, so I'm a little upset I didn't buy it. However, I do think all the carnivals, the restaurants, the hotels, I think that was a little tease of the drop we just recently had because of the Delta variant. I think it's gonna do one of those Delta, earlier this week, the stock went down because of the Delta variant, then it bounced back a little bit. I think we're gonna do something like this coming up. So I'm gonna wait for this point right here, hopefully, and I think we're at right here right now. So I'm gonna wait for that. I mean, the Delta scare is not anywhere from being over. Obviously, we roll into the fall. Some of the earlier vaccines aren't working with it, so I am really focused on, I really wanna keep my eye on Bynd, Carnival, Cheesecake Factory, things like that are really going to take a hit from this, because I feel like that's the best opportunity. When people rotate their money out of those stocks, they usually put it in big tech or something like that. It's a little safer play. But as a long-term investor, I'm looking to do the exact opposite. So I want to get the best deal possible with good fundamental companies. So that's my thoughts. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I'm trying to get 600 subs by the end of the month. And that's all I got. Peace.